Freeman, you're here.
Dr. Freeman? We're coming with you. With you here, Dr. Freeman, we can finally make some headway.
Here goes nothing. Good idea, Dr. Freeman. Follow Freeman!
Hey down there! Supplies! Someone down below! Watch out for the hoppers! They're everywhere! Don't waste the hoppers, Dr. Freeman. We can use them against the Combine. If you can get those hoppers up without setting them off, you can plant them wherever you want them. One more fighter to storm that barricade. We never guessed it would be you.
Wait for me! Pardon me.
Sorry, Doc.
Here come the hacks.
Sure thing, Gordon. Let's get moving! Test! Open the gate! It's a manhack! you've got that suit.
Hazardous radiation levels detected.
Hey, it's me. Open the door. I see you made it through okay. Figured you would. Follow Freeman. Come on, everybody. Ah, like that!
To hole up. It's not safe here anymore. They're shelling the hell out of us. Keep moving, Dr. Freeman. I'll send word you're coming and see you up ahead.
Hey, it's me. Open the door.
What's the password?
Password.
Come on in.
While I reload.
Okay, come across. Follow me. Hey, everybody, follow Freeman.
Wait for me, Dr. Freeman. I'll come with you. Reload. Get down! Take this med kit. You better reload. Whatever you say. Sure thing, Gordon. I'm gonna stay and hold down this spot. You got it. Let's get moving.
Gordon! I had a feeling I'd find you here. I've got Dr. Kleiner in a safe spot. Now we can join up with Barney. There's a command center downstairs. I'm hoping to find information about generator locations. Ready? Let's go. Okay, this is it. Well, we're in luck. There's a generator in the square outside. We're trying to disable as many as we can to loosen the Combine's grip on this sector. It'll take me a few minutes to expose the core, then I'll need you to hit it with a burst from the gravity gun. In the meantime, watch my back.
You were amazing back there, Dr. Freeman. But I feel sorry for anyone who
Let's go.
put down a security deposit.
Sauce! Hurry! This shouldn't take too long. As soon as the generator's down, I'll open that gate and we can get out of here. It's a standard panel. Come on, come on. Barney should be on the far side of that canal. Well, there used to be a bridge here. Let me see if I can scout a new path. Ah, wait for me here.